Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. More Super Paper Mario. Obviously, we've already done Chapter 7. We're about to do Chapter 8, so get ready for another tearjerker, because once again, this is Super Paper Mario, and that's just how this works. Let me do my usual nonsense here. Make sure everything sounds good. We'll get right into it. Once again, it is that time of year, ladies and gentlemen, where the Nerd Cave is a consistent 90 degrees at all times of the day. So we got the door open. Maya is still here for one more day. You can't see her right now. You probably saw her for a minute walking in. Hi, puppy. Who's a good girl. Ignore that towel right outside, right over there. She peed. Other than that, she's a good girl, though. Right? Right. But she's a good girl. So yeah, exciting things coming. 1,000 Year Door, I will probably stream that, like... God. Let's see. The majority of the next 2 weeks. Like, every single day with the exception of Wednesdays, probably. I'll try to get a little bit going. Sound good? She left me, didn't she? Yeah. That makes me nervous. This is the first time I've let her get free roam of the house while I've streamed. She's usually good now, but... I'm a naturally paranoid person. Also, the bathroom door is open. That absolutely needs to be closed for her. Hold on one sec. Go in here. She was in my bedroom being naughty, going through my clothes. So I had to shut that door too. But I also can't leave her locked in here because that's just cruel. Maybe adjust this mic a little bit. Odds are she's gonna stay here for a little bit anyway, that's what she does. She follows me. Okay. Good. Controller's working. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Good puppy. See? Told you she'd hang out. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand finale. Let's do this. The end of this marvelous journey. What? Spat Count Bleck in utter disbelief. Surely this news cannot be true. Right where we left off. The heroes still live? Oh, I'm afraid so, my Count. In fact, they will be here before long. What? Is that true, then? What are we doing twiddling our biscuits? Here. Count Bleck? Let me go throw him a nice welcome party. I'll bring the punch. Ha! He's gonna... punch. I get it. Oh, I want to party with those party poopers, too. Wait up, oh chunks. Well, I'm not one to miss a party. Oh, but wait one moment, dear Count. Does the name Blumiere ring a bell? She's pushing buttons. Where did you hear that name, Dementio? Oh, the mustache man's pixel went on and on. She said, I must stop Blumiere. But I suppose there's no reason to pay any mind to the ramblings of a pixel. Count Bleck, if that pixel is who you think it is, there's still time. You can still stop the prophecy from destroying everything. Yeah, because if that's really her, if she's alive, you have to stop all this. You know what you are saying, Nastasia. The prophecy can no longer be stopped by Count Bleck. No one can stop it. Yeah, I'm on board with what you're saying, but there must be a way. There must. Lord Blumiere, she said it. The man known as Blumiere died long ago. Now there is only Bleck, the Dark Prognosticus' choice to fulfill the prophecy. Nothing more. But come to Count Bleck, heroes. If you hope to save these worlds, then come. Bleck. You start to notice the, inner conflict with him as well. This is one of the best villains in Mario history. Maybe the best villain in Paper Mario history. Blumiere, my son, don't. Even your ancestors could not handle that dark book. If you open it, there's no telling what might happen. I do not care, Father. A world without her is empty. A life without her is empty. Speak, Dark Prognosticus. Teach your dark history. I await your command. Blehehe. Blumiere, what have you done? Silence. The first prophecy beckons. I will erase every inch of this blasted world. Blumiere is no more. I am Count Bleck, and no one shall stand in my way. Blehehe, Bleck. And that is the end of our in-between chapter story here. So to summarize, Tympani and Blumiere met long ago. He's from some sort of tribe of darkness, and they're not meant to mingle with humans, I guess. But they did. They fell in love. Typical love story. Then Blumiere's father just said "fuck it" and killed her because they're not supposed to mingle with humans, and that broke him to the point where he wanted to destroy all worlds. And we shall see that as this game reaches its conclusion, how that affects the two of them. Darling, how could you? Oh, darling, you... Hey, Tippy, snap out of it, will you? What? What? I thought you'd just gone back to town, but then I saw you lying there not moving. And then you started shouting loudly. I have to say, it was kind of startling. I'm alright. I'm sorry for startling you. Blumiere, is that a person's name you were saying? Were you remembering something from your past, perhaps? No, it's nothing. Nothing at all. So we should go to Merlin's? We ought to tell him that we found the last pure heart. And then we just go right there. So, we have gathered all the pure hearts and all 4 of the heroes, it seems. Wahaha! Now we just stomp this Count Bleck guy and call it a day. I fear for the poor people of this world who might continue to look at the sky and worry. We must act quickly and ease their hearts and mind. What troubles you, Tippy? The prophecy. Do we really have to destroy Count Bleck to stop it from happening? Much of the dark prophecy has already come to pass, but stop it we must. It was by Count Bleck's hand that the Chaos Heart was summoned, bringing this peril. Without him, prophecy's power will wither, and all worlds can avoid their ends. Yes. I suppose you're right. I guess we always knew that, didn't we? At least we get some Luigi dialogue before they rip them from us. Tippy, what's the matter, huh? My dear, was there something between you and this Count Bleck? No. Nothing. Hey, puppy. Welcome back. You brought one of your toys up. Who's a good girl? Who's a good puppy? Sorry. The puppy wants attention. She walked over to my side and looked at me. That means she wants me to pet her. Who's a good girl? Good puppy. You know how it works, ladies and gentlemen. When duty calls, duty calls. You don't say no to the pup. Right, Stinker? Who's a good girl? Good. Okay, back to it. No, nothing. Very well then. Once again, your first task is to set this PR in a heart pillar. Once you've done that, you must head back to the Black Tower, in Flop. Why would you make it that difficult? Jesus. All right. Okay, so there is no consistent way of doing that. Cool. I'm just trying to clear some item space here. We need to go to Flopside. But first, we're gonna do a couple of minutes worth of snooping around here. I was debating saving this for afters, but there's stores down there. I don't remember what they have. I'd like to buy a couple Ultra Shrooms before I go. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all remember when we did Chapter 4 and put the fish in here? He is gigantic now, and he fucking killed somebody. Captain Gills, ladies and gentlemen. We love Captain Gills. Now, what do you have? High sell stuff's so hard to find, not even I can find it. Hey, Mr. 52! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. 52 to the chat. This is my lovely and talented emote designer. Everyone say hello to Mr. 52. Boy, it would be a real party if we could get Mr. 51 in here, too. And Mr. 53, and Mr. 54, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. What are you doing? Hey. Oh, never. She's just licking herself. Never mind, we're good. I thought she was munching on something she shouldn't. You're a good girl. I'm sorry. Okay, so pasta doesn't really help me that much. These are collectible, though. I got coins out the ass, so let's buy that. I would like to buy more, please. Spiky Tromp indeed. I honestly don't know what that is. I know what the Spike Tops are. I know what Thwomps are. I don't know what a Spike Tromp is, though. That's one good thing about this game. It really, diversifies the enemies. I got so much money, I bought the same one twice. At least I think it was the same one twice. Alright, let's see here. Now let me tell you, as this approaches its conclusion, I've done much better playing a Wii game with a PS5 controller than I thought I would. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself. What do you got? Alright, there's some pretty ballin' recipes we could cook here, but I think we're in decent enough shape where... yeah, we'll find stuff along the way. The end of this game is not hard. Mini Luigi! Forgot you can walk on water when you're Mini. I legitimately completely forgot about that. Let's say hi to Captain Gills one more time. There he is. There's the guy he killed. Down there's the flop side pit of 100, or the flip side pit of 100 trials, excuse me. Twitch, oh god, after I finish Chapter 8, there's no way I'll have time for the full thing, but we might dive into that. Either that or a little bit of Chapter 6, we'll see. I'm not inclined to, finish anything 100% though, because like I said, I will 100% this game eventually on recording. Stream or recording, whichever. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm not gonna do it on emulator. I'm gonna do it on my original hardware. And I can't stream from original hardware right now. So I'm not inclined to 100% anything. The actors portion of this is just gonna be me delving into like either the Pit of 100 Trials or the Samur Kingdom or something and just talking bullshit for like 30-40 minutes. As we reflect on the journey that was, I don't care if I lose HP here, and look forward to the journey that is and will be on Thursday. With that, I will have officially streamed 4 Paper Mario games in 2 weeks as well. I may or may not have a problem. I'll be honest, I legitimately don't remember where this last, You know what? I think I do remember, actually. But we're going to the store, which I think is... Because this is reversed? Yeah, the store's right next to me. Okay. Oh, I can buy Ultra Ones here. I forgot about that. Yeah. We will buy... Also, something that's absolutely crazy to me that I did not realize... Whenever I got to 999 coins in TTYD, I would just kind of like... be like, okay, I'm at 999, I can't go any higher. I did not realize... I always wondered what the gold bars were for. It never clicked in my fucking head. As much as I know about that game, and this game, it did not click with me until recently. Why would I just want to buy 3 gold bars worth 300 coins just so I can sell them for 300 coins and do absolutely nothing? Well, you do that, you put them in your item storage, and all of a sudden, you can store, like, 6,000 coins. Not that you'll ever need that much in this game, but like... that's what they're used for, and I just never realized it. Alright, so sell anything that's useless here. Keep the 2 life shrooms. Nope. Good. I can afford a super shroom too. That was the plan. Again, we got coins out the ass, so this is gonna be my 10th item bot. Took me till Chapter 8. There's just no reason to buy items in this game. We're gonna store that cake mix because we just don't need it. Alright. I believe I remember where this heart pillar is. I just haven't gone that way because I've had no reason to. If I remember correctly, there's been a heart pillar just right over here, but it was inactive. And I just never came over here to look at it. Because I didn't have to. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So if we came here earlier, we could have easily accessed this. There wouldn't have been a heart thing there. Hey, Sleepy Girl. Alright, love me. Thank you for your service. God, that was... I kid you not. Yesterday, like, I've experienced that moment, like, 20 plus times. I've played this game so many times. You know, I've read the dialogue before, but that was obviously my first time streaming this game. I have no reason to read the dialogue out loud to myself. actually reading that dialogue and trying to put emotion into it, like, I was forcing out words by the end of it before Loveby turned into the Pure Heart, and essentially Gramby and Jadis lost their daughter. Excuse me. Like, I was legitimately almost choked up. This game hits hard. And again, that's how you know they do it right, because there's not even voice acting in this game, and they still make you feel those moments. Like, the first three Paper Mario games are truly special, even though 2 is kind of a divisive point in the series, or this game, 3 I should say, is a divisive point for a lot of people in the series. It's just, it still has that same magic to it. It really does. And that is not nostalgia speaking. So, the time has come. Heroes, the last door is at the top of Flopside Tower in the center of town. I'll go ahead and wait for you. Once you've prepared for the battle that waits beyond that door, come to me. But yeah, that's... Again, it's clear as day. Like I said, I've explained my thoughts on this game multiple times throughout this playthrough. It's just, it has that same charm. Is it completely different? Absolutely. It's nothing like the first 2. The story is actually better than the first 2, but the gameplay is objectively worse. It's different. It's not much worse, but it's a little worse, and it's a lot different. But it still has that same charm to it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the best-selling Paper Mario game in the series still. I don't know if Origami King passed it or not. Anyway, back to the story. You know to lock in once this music starts. This is the final door. 8 Pure Hearts versus the Dark Prognosticus. One thing I'm not going to miss is having to say that word over and over and over. Prognosticus is a very, very hard word to say. It is. I mean, just look at it. It is not a fun word to say at all. Sorry for 1 sec. Okay, back to it. There was something on the last page of the Light Prognosticus. Like, you guys keep just giving me new things from the Prognosticus. Why didn't you just read this the whole time? Like, I've put 12 hours into this. It can't be that long of a book. Ah, Merlin jump scare. Only those who have not abandoned hope can turn back the prophecy of doom. They walk forward into the future, no matter how dark and uncertain it may be. How did he even get here? You have fought all this way because you believed the future could be bright. I can't go through this door with you, but I send you with all the hope in my heart. I know that you can do it. I too believe in my heart. These guys sound like me before games 4, 5, and 6 of the Carolina Hurricanes' second round loss to the Rangers right now. The only thing is these guys actually succeed. Barely, but they do. Mario nods. Peach says thank you. Luigi says leave it to us. Bowser says something. Smart ass. Are we gonna group hug? Enough pep talk, Gramps. I'm doing this for me. Pippi. I don't know what is in your mind, but if this is too hard for you, please feel free to stay behind. No, I'm going. I've decided I must do this. Pippi, if your memory returns... Pippi, you've changed so much. You've grown so strong. So, be sure to return safely to me. Yeah. I will, Merlin. Let's go. Let's defeat Count Bleck. Let's save all these worlds from destruction. Oh boy. The rot continues to grow. And hurry. For the worlds may not have much time. In that black span of nothing, you will find Castle Black. You may face battles harder than you have ever endured thus far. If you feel ready to face this challenge, then please go forward. Heard the dialogue. Sleepy dog. Mario, Princess Peach, Bowser, Luigi, be strong. And you too, Tippy. After finding every pure heart, the band of heroes set off for Castle Black. The stakes were high as the ominous void grew larger and the end drew near. Could Mario and friends stave off the inevitable and overturn the prophecy? What strange twist of fate awaited Tippy and Count Black? These thoughts plagued the minds of our heroes as the curtain rose on the final act. Chapter 8-1. The Impending Darkness. This chapter is also wonderful. I just love the black and white and purple art style. It is so dark and spooky. Like I said, the art style in this game is so simple, but it is so good. So we're here at last. Count Black's castle. Don't you run, Black. Your face is about to feel the burn. So Blumiere is here. Never mind. I don't think Bowser gives a shit anyway. Music too, I forgot how awesome the music was here. All of Bowser's minions that are under mind control. Let's dish out some justice, Bowser. Bowser and Carrie, the ultimate combination. These fuckers. Yeah, Bowser's not the best for this. If I have room for it. I do, okay. Alright. Some of these areas will look eerily familiar. Motherfucker. I am just hemorrhaging HP right now. And the reason these areas look familiar is because we have seen them. This right here, I want to say... Oh, this is where Peach got cornered. And... then got mysteriously transported to Flipside. So we've been here before in a sense. Nothing. Okay. Here we go. Yes, the Super Mario 64 eyeball. Oh, this is a lot harder on a PS5 controller. Yeah, we got it. There we go. Sleepy sheep. A random thing for that to drop. We don't want it. Yeah, take the damage. I don't care. Fucking die. There we go. Right up here is the room Peach was locked in. And if we remember correctly, all the way back in right before chapter 2 it would have been. It looked like there were some extras here that we could not access at the time. We sure as hell don't need a stopwatch. Excuse me. Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep that after eating another one of them, but oh well. One of these has something after it. It is not this one. We're just gonna have to take the 1 damage here. That's okay. Yeah, it's this one. Because of the torches. Now, is there a path, or do I... Yeah, I gotta float. Okay. Oh boy. I should probably get a hammer or Bowser out, wouldn't get one or the other. These things are annoying, they just get in your way. Oh, that's actually not extra. We need that. Like I said, I don't remember everything about this game. Sorry, pup. Didn't mean to startle you. Alright, watch this. Hello. Oh, fuck. That was ambitious. Yeah, we do need 3D, okay. I was gonna try to make it past there in my own creative way, but it is not possible. What? Ooh, fucker. Eat this. Fuck! Alright. Nope, yeah, we gotta memorize this. Off, on, off, on. You can stay down there. That helps. Big time. Hi, Sleepy. Off. On. Off. On. Horrible day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our man O-Chunks. Slap me down with a slab of mutton. I never would have thought you'd make it here. I'll tell you this, though. You shouldn't have been such a fork in me rumpus. Now I have to hit you with the full force of me chunks. That's big talk. That's big talk coming from the chump who gets stomped again and again. How dare ya? Get him, Bowser. You heard me. You're going down, chunky boy. What? How about proving it then? Right here. You and me. Wrestling match of the ages. Bring it, Beardo. I'll take you on alone. I got all the sweet stomping you need right here. Bowser, are you sure about this? Wahaha. Don't you worry. I've had egg salad sandwiches chunkier than this guy. You just step back and watch how a totally awesome tyrant gets business done. I'm gonna hurtle India with the force of a massive hairy comet. What? What? He bulked up. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. He bulked. Rumble! Oh, no. He farted. Carry. Ain't much to these boss fights, ladies and gentlemen. Urgh. How could you be chunkier than I? You're not but a bloomin' turtle. How can I go on living with the shame of it all? Hey, Bowser. Let me keep my dignity as me game ends. Finish me quick. Hey, there's no shame in being smacked down by a huge studly boss. Oh, what's that shaking? One last arm wave. Warg! Chunks! Hurt! Oh, Chunks, you saved us? What are you waiting for? Get out of this place. But why'd you save us? Because you spanked me, you earned the right to pass. He's a man of honor, you gotta give him that. Now I'm making sure you do just that. Herg! You got more chunks in your head than I thought. Bowser, what are you doing? Hey, super stupid bros. Get the princess into the next room, now. But, I said go. But, alright, Bowser. You get out of here, too. Don't worry about me. I can hold this thing up all day. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch as two men get done in by toxic masculinity. Hey, you stole me line. Your hands are quivering like a ladle of me mom's lard gravy. Don't be the tough guy. Go. I am a tough guy. You get out. No, you get out. No, you. Bird. Thud. And the door will not budge. We've lost Bowser, ladies and gentlemen. We must keep going. Are you sure, Princess? I'm not worried about Bowser. He isn't easy to get rid of. He's not wrong. Oh boy, she's right about that. Bowser has survived worse. Alright, let's move on to Count Black. We have lost Bowser, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of 8-1. After a very noble sacrifice by none other than Bowser. And that's a shame. I don't get much Bowser dialogue for the rest of the game now, do I? Alright, do you want to save your progress? Yes, I do. I don't know why I started reading that as if it was normal dialogue. Save complete. An endless labyrinth of mind-boggling turns and deadly enemies. This final journey was more dangerous and trying than any our heroes had seen before. Mario and friends kept on without Bowser, who was lost in a duel. There was no time to stop and search for Bowser or even grieve. Our heroes knew they had to rush towards the final encounter with Count Black. Chapter 8-2. The Crash. The world's be starting to crumble. So why would he let the destruction ravage his own home? What sort of evil plan is it if he destroys himself in the process? Lumiere, so it really is you. Eavesdrop much? We need to find Count Bleck soon. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Made up for it. Could have used Peach there. That would have been the cash money thing to do. Let's try it now in case there's more of them. Oh man. Fuck. Keep letting go for some reason. I don't need to kill that. I don't need to kill that. I always like checking there. Sometimes they hide things in random spots. This could not be more obvious. Merlin? What are you doing here? I found a fascinating passage in the Light Prognosticus, so I rushed here to tell you. To get to Count Bleck, it seems you must hit this totally unsuspicious block. So why don't you give it a jolly old whack? Nothing we can do anyway. But what's he doing here? Indeed. Teehee, what a bunch of... suckers! Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you get out of pretty much any prison confinement in any Paper Mario game. You just bomb in the wall. Okay. Let's do this, Slim. I think. Nope. Okay. Like I said, we don't remember everything. Oh, sleepy girl. Alright, so we know this is the pipe we need to get to. Better than that. Yeah, we know. I need to... Oh, there's another door over here. I know what I need to do, it's just I don't remember exactly where I need to go to do it, but now it's coming back. It's not like these... I mean, these games aren't 100% linear, but they're pretty linear. 1, 2. Should be leftmost now. Don't care about that. Pass the key. And a life stream. Look at that. Here we are. Oh, we're just back here now. Fuck. Keep that, and then save this one. Asset management. Let's get him, Tudge. Unfortunately, me making you say go Canes on stream last Wednesday did absolutely nothing to help their odds, so I'm never going to do that again. That being said, when I play Thousand Year Door on Thursday, I mean, we're not going to get to Chapter 3 immediately, probably not for at least a few days or a week, depending on how slow I take this. I plan on getting the red and black Yoshi and naming it Jarvie, unless something else comes to my mind that's funny or more stupid than that. No offense to Seth Jarvis, he's not stupid. By any means. Alright, one of these leads to the key. I don't know which one. Probably this one. It's the third one, ladies and gentlemen. Third time's the charm, as always. Ah! How magnificent! You have arrived. I saw in the stars you would survive. Y'all remember Merly, of course. Heroes, do not flee, for I am the lovely and mysterious Merly. My beauty and the stars led you here. Rest now, for you have nothing to fear. We know that's not Merly, Tippy. Stop it. Whatever is it that you imply? How could anyone wonder if it is I? Look at this lovely aura glow. Does it not tell you all you need to know? Why is she talking like Drake trying to come up with a diss track against Kendrick? I see London, I see France, I see Kendrick's underpants. I will now ask you questions 3. The answers will hold your future's key. And you must answer each and every query honestly and fairly. Here we go, time to start. Which one of these beasts is the hardest to make deceased? Shout out to the OG Paper Mario. This is a gimmick from that game that they recycled. I am terrified of Ultra Shrooms. It does. Oh, Thunder Rage terrifies me. You have no idea. I love Francis, so... Well, it's been marvelous fun, but I'm afraid our time together is quite done. But do not fear or fret. No, we shall meet again yet. Hee hee, hee hee, hee. Oh my god, it's an Ultra Shroom! What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We have to end it. It's over. We can't get past this. Big points. Oh my god, it's a Thunder Rage. So if we picked accordingly here, we would have had to face like 2 enemies and then Francis. Or, that's right, I haven't done it in so long that you might have had to face like 10 Francises. That's nuts. 10 cooking mistakes, I think there were there. Maybe more. Eek! What are you trying to pull? Impossible. I put everything you hate in there. How did you get through all that icky stuff? Unless you bad people were lying. How dare you lecture us? You were just pretending to be Merlin and Merly. Talk about a dirty trick. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of myself? I like getting what I want, so I do whatever I need to get it. You're the one that's always having to get rescued by the boys. That's embarrassing. Golly, you sure are a lot of talk when you have your little boyfriends to protect you. Triggered! You! Very well. If you insist, I'll give you what you so richly deserve. Princess Peach, you're not really going to. Stay out of this! I am a princess, and she has thrown mud at my dignity. You're goddamn right. Paper Peach is the best Peach. I'm sorry. This Peach has the most personality of any Peach in the series, and it's just awesome. This is the best Peach. We love Paper Peach. You two leave me be. Understood? Yeah. And then the back pedal. Aw, the pretty little princess wants to face me all alone. Boy, it sure would be sad if your boyfriends had to cry over spilled peaches. Me. Neck crack. It doesn't get any less creepy the second time. Mimi! Try not to cry, or all your pretty makeup will run. Time to go bye-bye, princess. Man, what the fuck? What's wrong, pup? Where are you going? Ow. Cheer the car. GG's. Again, there's not much to these boss fights at all. I got beat by a princess? Wah! Where you going, pup? You... Oh, what's the matter, little girl? Did I spank Mimi? Pause. A little too hard? You did it, princess. The destruction is spreading. If we dawdle any longer, we are doomed. You're right. Let's go. Maya, what are you doing? Stinker. Hey, pup. Mimi, you can't stay here. Go find somewhere safe. Hey, pup. Yeah, right. Like you care. Ah! What was that loud noise? Princess? It won't open. Oh no. And you know they're feeling that one. There she is. You silly princess, what are you doing? What am I doing? I just leapt in at you without even thinking. I don't want your stupid help. Just leave me alone. No, I can't do that. You have been very bad, but I can't leave you here to die. I don't know how you were raised, but I was taught to help people in need. That's our Princess Peach, ladies and gentlemen. That is our Princess Peach. We love Paper Princess Peach. Peach? Wait, I've got you. Nope. And that's the end of Princess Peach. The whole castle shook, and now that door won't open? Yeah. First Bowser, and now the princess. What do we do, bro? We have to keep going. They don't want to go. Logically, of course they don't want to go. I know it's horrible, but this is, well, the end of the world. Of all worlds, really. We must press on. Princess Peach would want it this way if she were here. Well, yeah, I guess that is a Princess Peach thing to say. I'm worried about Peach, but she'd probably be mad at us for wasting time. Alright, bro, let's go. And then there were two. Mercifully, they give us Luigi. For as long as we can have him. Despite the fact that, you know, we really don't get him for long either way. Alright. I'm not even gonna go into intermission mode here. I need like 2 minutes to cool down. I'm just gonna go in the other room where the AC is on. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna make sure the dog's not getting into trouble. How she's slaying, she's getting good puppy. Alright, we're ready. Apologies for the delay, that's just... This is just something I have to do. I try to fight through with randomizers when I can, because I'm timing myself, but it's just something I have to do this time of year. Like, from late May to mid-September, it's just a thing I have to do, so for like 4 months out of the year, so it's not that bad. But, you know. It was a lot easier when I was streaming things like Strikers and whatnot. But now that my primary thing is Paper Mario, it gets lengthy. And you just gotta cool down. Anyway, first Bowser and then the fair princess were lost to the halls of Castle Black. Would they ever be seen again? Without his allies, could our hero Mario hope to stand against the evil Count Black? The very air in the castle grew heavier and even more ominous with every step. All they could do was plod forward in silence. Chapter 83. Countdown to Destruction. The power of the void is growing. I can feel it, The Chaos Heart is close now. The end is almost here. We must hurry. That was a Mario, yeah, not a Luigi, yeah. Wow. Baby Luigi's. Come on, let me get the flower. The flower is extra points. Fuck. Fuck. And extra coinage. Ah, fucker. That was a bad time for that to go off. I mean, we were going slow anyway, so it is what it is. Damn. We're not getting it for extra points anymore. Hey, pup. What's going on? I think she likes having the door open. It lets her wander more, and she likes to wander. Don't you, pup? Ah! There you go. What the hell is that? There we go. Man, am I stupid? That's why we brought these. The old flipperoo. Alright, now we are in completely uncharted territories. We have not been in these parts of Castle Black 4, I don't think. Before, I don't think. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dementio Show. One of the most perplexing villains in, one thing as a kid, I mean, this is gonna sound so random and out of pocket. This game gives me big time, like, Power Rangers vibes. Because, you'll see at the end, there's, like, a heartwarming, like, moment. Whoops. That's very Power Rangers-esque. There's a villain behind the scenes that, starts killing off the other villains randomly. And or secretly helping the hero. And sometimes in those shows, the villain can even get redeemed. Not very often. But sometimes, Jesus fucking Dementio. What the shit? Adios. But yeah, this game always had a Power Ranger-y vibe. This was like, this game released like right after I stopped watching Power Rangers, which I think I was 11 for. 11 or 12, something like that. Which yes, I guess I kind of watched them Power Rangers-ly. But to each their own. Anyway, so this kind of was like, man, this feels a lot like Power Rangers while I'm playing it. I don't know, it's... At least this final chapter does, if that makes any sense. If you've ever watched Power Rangers, I can't speak. If you've ever watched Power Rangers, you understand what I mean. You would feel the vibes here. Okay, if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter, because guess what? This is my review. I have spoken. What I say is final, goddammit. They tend to forget that I'm him. Let's see, I don't think I need to go up here first. Probably takes me to a locked door, I would think. Yeah, I don't need coins at this stage. Yeah, it takes me to a locked door, as expected. Fuck you. We'll take the coins now. The fuck? There we go. Hey, fuck off. There's that reaction time of mine. Timely as ever. There we go. They tend to forget that I'm him. I really like these guys as villains in this game. They're just cool looking. Alright, I don't know there's a certain order I need to hit these things in. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Thought I had to hit all three. Go figure. Okay, that definitely comes into play eventually. What does that say? There's an arrow there. Oh no, that's just the enemy forming. Yeah. Middle one this time. I have spoken. Yes, sir. You better believe it. They tend to forget that I'm him. There is a door already, but I bet that's not our door. Nice. Hey. Now we roll. Okay, I could have sworn there were like numbers on the sides of these eventually. Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, got it. Do you mind? Honestly. That's our key. Fuck off. Jesus. I didn't have to do that, I could have just left, but they were pissing me off, so I had to do it. You know I had to do it to them. Man. I mean, we all know, especially when I'm moving forward, that I'm really bad at dodging. damage. That's how I am. Alright, there's a certain pattern to these. I don't know if they reveal them. They do. Okay. So we gotta go up, down, and backwards. I think we just go this way now. Yep. Welcome back to the Dementio show. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, I remember. Yeah, no, the Dementio show starts in a minute here. After I think it's this one. Man, this is... Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dementio show. It's a lot of Dementios. Fuck off. There we go. As they're flailing in the air. We could really thin these lists completely out if we really wanted to. But I cannot stress how long that'll take. See, they're already thinned out here. Fuck that one in particular. Castle Black Key. Told you I'd thin him out. And there's still a ton of them. Maybe not, actually. You know, I cleared out a lot. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright. We're saving there for an important reason. Ahaha. So you've made it here at last. Oh, but what's this? You seem to be missing the Ravishing Princess and the Arm Flailer. Meta Dementio. Dementio, we don't have time to trade bombs with you. Move out of the way. I see you're in a hurry. Allow me to get out of your way then. Okay, bye. Just as soon as you defeat me, ha 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 ha. You've proven to be worthy foes in the past, so I'm not going to make it easy. You'll have to come and get me first. It'll be like a game of tag with magic. I forgot you had to do this part first. Now I have no interest in doing it. At one point, she offers to mind control you, and you can just say yes, and then it results in a game over. I was going to do that because it's funny. If it gives me an opportunity to save a minute or two before that happens, I'll do it, because it's funny. But if I have to do all this and I don't get the save, I'm not doing it. Yeah, figures. Alright, Fleet. Haven't had to use you in a while. That's one thing, well, I shouldn't say about this game in particular. This game and the original N64 game, with the exception in the first game of Bombette, with the exception of Bombette, actually, and Parakarry to a slightly lesser extent, and Cooper once you get to 7. Other than that, the game has a tendency to forget about the abilities. You know, like you use them regularly in the chapter you get them, and this game kind of falls victim to that same thing. Like, wrong button. Sorry, I'm going one-handed here. Throw we use a lot. Boomer we use a lot. When was the last time, aside from here, actually, in general, when was the last time we used Slim or Thudley? And honestly, when was the last time we even used Carry? Carry is not necessary for anything except one pathway in Fort Francis. That's it. Except for that spike path that I forgot I could use Carry on earlier in this stream. Whoops. Fleep, you get forgotten about. Dottie mostly gets forgotten about, aside from non-mandatory stuff. Cudge is useful, but, you know, you get my point. Thousand Year Door absolutely has the best party members, is what I'm trying to say. Because you just use all of them consistently throughout, and they have much more dialogue in that game. Where are we? Look, there! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the general white portion of Super Paper Mario. Not as annoying. Actually, I don't even call it annoying, because again, you know, I love when games bust your balls. And I think that's a great way to do it in Thousand Year Door, but objectively it is kind of annoying. Like, just being completely unbiased, I could see how a lot of people would think that's annoying. This is a shorter version of it. We are now back in Chapter 1. Shake. We don't have room for it. I said we don't have room for it. Thank you. I was just curious. Why do I'm doing it again. For some reason, I confuse what I mapped square and triangle to constantly. I just cannot remember it. Oh boy, here we are. It is Merle's mansion. That's where we broke the vase. None of the other doors open. You'd think we would at least want to, like, free the slaves or something. Now we get to use Slim, briefly. I would hit the right damn button. There we go, I used the right button that time. Go me. Nope, didn't go down far enough. Here's the passcode that 12-year-old me left in the game case for my future convenience. Underwater! I would prefer to come back to Fort Francis here, but that's just me. Again, I love this chapter. It really, leans into the whole bit theme. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get out of my way. Fuck you. I don't even want the flower anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to space. And they chose the most annoying part of the chapter. Music goes hard, though. Motherfucker. This area looks super cool, though, not gonna lie. Whatever. Oh wait, I remember. Yeah, that's it. Whoops. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Raggly Ho. Fuck off. I love this chapter too, like, obviously there is kind of a theme to it, but like, they kind of based it around its people, which you can't really say about the other chapters. Chapter 1, it's flowery, there's a lot going on there, but it's an intro chapter. Chapter 2, it's a lot of mystery. Chapter 3's all over the place too, but there's no like setting of these chapters or a set people in them. Chapter 4 is space. Chapter 5, Crag. And that's what I like about it. It really leans into like just a group of people. I would say 7 does that pretty well too. There's all different types of characters, but it does it well. And 6, obviously, same thing, but in the main game you don't get much of it. Once again, just giving my thoughts on why I like the chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nothingness, the polar opposite of Castle Black. Or instead of black with white lines, we now have white with black lines. Nope. Little obstacle. Thank God for the little puffs of, like, air or whatever there. It's just to let us know we're still moving. That's easy to miss. How far can we go here? You can keep going. I don't know for how far, but you can keep going. Let's get it, Fleet. Hey, Sleepy. Who's a good girl? Here we are. With no Bowser to light our way ahead. Fuck off. Here, get flipped. Nerd. Whoops. There I go. A few more of these for good measure. We did not get to save, so I'm not going to do it. Enjoying my game of tag? Sure. I love when Paper Mario games reuse their own gimmicks. Sometimes it feels like blatant copying. Like, that's why I always have 64 over TTYD, other than the fact that Shy Guys aren't fightable in there. We've also been robbed. When are we going to get a Shy Guy partner? Maybe Thursday. You never know what kind of changes they made. But anyway. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, like, Thousand Year Door, it's just kind of the same game, but expanded upon. With better dialogue and other things like that, don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on Thousand Year Door by any means, but, like, it reused a lot from the first game, and this one reused some gimmicks too from both games. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just, you know, it affects my opinions in a sense of how I can rank them, about the, just based on the way my brain functions. Hey, stop messing around and fight us for real. Messing around? Oh no, magic is no laughing matter. I am always deadly serious. I have been watching you. You are the only ones who can stand up to Count Bleck. So, I have a favor task. Will you help me destroy the Count? Now, if you're playing this game for the first time, this feels believable here. Now, at this point, Dementio's intentions, for the most part, are still shrouded in mystery. He's definitely sketchy. But at this point, you have no reason to potentially not believe Dementio here based on what you've seen behind the scenes. Now listen to this. What are you talking about? You want to betray him? Betray him? Oh no, it is Count Bleck who has betrayed me. He said he would destroy all worlds and create a new perfect world in their place. But he was lying. He plans to obliterate every world and then leave them all in ruin. Exclamation. I have always known about his nefarious goal, but I could never hope to stop him on my own. I feigned loyalty to him as I searched for someone who could defeat him with me. Well, you see, that is why I rescued a princess from certain brainwashing. That's also why I sent you to the underwear to fix the broken pure heart. And why I freed a man to be reunited with his brother. Now do you see? You've been helping us this time. You've got me pegged. Now how about you return the favor? I'll give you the power you need to crush the Count. Just fight by my side. Now right here, it's very tempting to say yes. And then you have to do that game of tag again. Because then she just puts some of those Fluorosapien Mind Sprouts on your head and you're done. That's it. So no. Still we refuse. But this offer, it drips with generosity. With the Chaos Heart in our hands, we can rule every world. Now he's starting to show his true colors. No way. So you spit upon my offer, you have wasted my time. For that, your game ends. So that's Dementio's true goal here. Dementio wants the power for himself, in a sense. For that, your game ends. I think I'll start with the green one. The shag upon his lip will make a fine trophy. Shag! Stretchy puppy. This mustache is all Luigi. Leave this one to me, bro. You run ahead. You've got worlds to save. You don't have time to fight this baddie. Don't let Bowser's and sacrifices... Peach's sacrifices be for nothing. Or... mine either. Besides, he made fun of my stash, bro. You know I'm sensitive about that. Let me at him. Run for it, bro. Thanks, bro. Poor Mario, man. Hey, puppy. Aha, how tender. I just squeezed out a tear. Yes, Mario can run along. And if he somehow manages to defeat Count Bleck on his own, all the better. And so I strike like an unseen dodgeball in an echoing gymnasium. Dementio flow. Meech. One of these two. Fuck. There we go. Oh yeah, double points, double damage. Double damage. GG's, Dementio. No! Hey, puppy. I cry, Uncle. Mercy. Uncle, I say. Had enough, Dementio? I didn't need my superstar bro to take you on. I see that now. Your power is formidable. Which is exactly why I can't let you fall into Count Bleck's velvet-lined gloves. What are you doing? I have you now, Luigi. We will both taste the agony of game overing by magic. Luigi! Poor Mario. He's lost everything. His princess, his brother, his sworn nemesis. We must grieve for him later. We have to stop the Count. Like I said, this game gets heavy. Still nothing gets heavier than Chapter 7 for me. Chapter 7 hurts. Chapter 7 makes you feel things that you didn't know you would ever feel in a Mario game. Isn't that right, puppy? Who's a good girl? I would love to save my progress. A frigid wind blew through the dim and drafty corridors of Count Bleck. Castle Bleck. Of Count Bleck. Bowser, Peach, and even brave Luigi were gone. Mario was the only hero left. It was up to Mario to stop the Dark Prophecy. Every world hung in the balance. Now, there will be a lot of explaining of what happened coming up here, especially in regards to what we had just seen at the end of 8-3. It was up to Mario to stop the Dark Prophecy. Every world hung in the balance. What thrilling conclusion awaited our hero? Mario ran to the Count's inner sanctum, his mustache fluttering in the breeze. Chapter 8-4. Tippy and Count Bleck. So, it's just us left now, isn't it? It reminds me of the time we first met. Awkward. Mario just lost everything. I'm so sorry, Mario. I promised you that I would help you find your friends, and now, they're all gone forever. He's a believer, ladies and gentlemen. This is like reminiscent of the games of the time. First one that comes to mind is Star Fox Assault, where that plot turns into nonsense about halfway. Not nonsense, I mean, it's still very deep and it hits you emotionally. But, like, Fox just somehow knew everyone was alive, which there's nothing to incline that he would have known that. Anyway, back to this. Maybe you were right and they did somehow survive. They are heroes. I'm going to believe in them, and I'm going to believe in him, most of all. That's me. They tend to forget that I'm him. But no, that's Count Bleck. Ladies and gentlemen, the final stretch. Let's do this. What was that? May I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? I will eat it. Let's do this, Cudge. Lots of dried shrooms, damn. Yeah, fuck that. They don't work well. Ah, I wanted points. I don't think we're gonna level up again before the final boss. Fuck you. We might actually, I don't know. Not 100% on that. Fuck off. There we go. We might get one more in. Although I've done some dodging of enemies too. You know, so it's... I feel like the game tries to have you at 50 HP and 10 damage by the time you get there. Aha! Okay. I wasn't sure if I had to beat them first, but that felt right, so I just did it. I just wanted to see what that looked like there. Oh boy. There we go. Good navigating. Michi. Michi, hey? Yeah. Tough scene. And go. We don't have Peach or Luigi to help us through this one. That's where our hidden pipe is. I knew there was one in here. I wasn't sure if it was in the last room or this one. Yeah, let's get tiny. And let me be clear, earlier when I said they tend to forget about the party members, I don't mean overall. I mean in the sense that, because you get to the final level and you have to use everybody again. But leading up to that final level, there's just not, you don't use them a lot. It's just that simple, if at all. So that's what I'm saying. That's where my complaint kind of comes from there. I just wanted to see what would happen. Oh, you actually get to keep walking. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I meant by that. It's like, you don't use their abilities much in other chapters. Which isn't a bad thing, but I think would be really cool. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Probably because I keep hitting wrong buttons. I wanted to go into 3D there, just to see what the path ahead looked like. Good execution overall. I did that on purpose. I just wanted to see if there was a block there. Let us enter. What's in front of us now? Oh, these mammoth things. It's the Castle Black version of them. Now, Bowser, you just push these things back with your flame and they're a piece of cake, but Mario, you just got a hammer. How close am I to a level up here? It kinda can be done. Before we face the final boss. Whoa, boy. A beautiful game, ladies and gentlemen. Briefly doubles your attack. That is exactly what we need right now, honestly. Cool. Oh, when they say briefly, they mean briefly. Damn. That lasted like 15 seconds. I mostly just want to know something here. Can Mario pick these things up? He can. That fucking animal. This might be more efficient than Tudge. I mean, not really, because I guess you're doing 9 damage instead of 18, but at least you're damaging 2 of them at once here. I got him cornered. This should do it. There we go.
Pizza time.
Hey, Sess! Welcome to the dramatic conclusion, my friend. Ow.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Windows tinted, listening to T Grizzly smoking on a goon rock. The bugs are back. Alright. This part's a little confusing. It's designed to be a maze, of course. It starts out pretty simple, it gets harder from there. I don't think there's anything down here I particularly care about. I ain't never going back, indeed, my friend. Welcome to the dramatic conclusion, though. I'm glad you're here for it. This is a wonderful game. It really is. And we are in the stretch run now. Could be there in about 20-ish minutes or so. Money longer than Katie's feet. Exactly, directly into the hole, my friend. I'm just going through the motions here, whacking every enemy down these potentially optional paths just to make sure I don't miss anything. Fuck. That's a door. Remember that. I think we can still go this way, though. Yes, we can. Fuck. That's why we do it. All it does is restore 5 HP if you fall in battle. That's not very good, actually. You know what? I am gonna beat that, though, just to stop this obnoxious beeping. Yeah, life streams are much worse. They were kind of overpowered in the other games. You know, they really allowed you to cheese the game. Like, I mean, you see what I do for the randomizer runs. I do not take damage. Whoa, God. Oh, okay. It's going... It was vanishing. Also sets the Puppus here, as you can see in the bottom left area of my screen. Who's a good girl? There she is. Alright, let's see here. This is where it becomes a little bit maze-like. And I don't remember that when I played the original game, but it would appear that enemies are occasionally phasing through the walls here, which I do not remember that happening. Could be an emulator thing. There's a lot of different ways we can go here. As you can tell, we've already seen like 4. Ah, man. It's fine. There's a door. No, I've never really bothered to fully explore this entire area, but I'm sure there's at least a handful of optionals and, you know, findables here. And there's just an assortment of different enemies. Let's see. Some recycled from N64, some recycled from TTYD, you name it. This game's got it. Okay, Boomer. She's doing her spins. The seated version of her spins, specifically. We might get there. Fuck. One of said findables. I won't need more than 2 of those. Kinda don't know where I'm going right now, I'll be perfectly honest. I know I'm heading backwards. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, though. Hey, fuck you. Fuck! There we go. Okay. I don't really need... Yeah, let's get rid of one of these. I don't need that many attack items. So that's our door. This was a dead end. Yep. I don't really care about the 1 damage I take now. I'm up to 45 HP. There's a door there. This is our only other way, so we need to start here. We did go up there, got nowhere. We did go that way. So there's probably something we missed this way. Perhaps up here. Did I head backwards all the way again? I might have. I did. Yeah, we've already seen this. Wait a second. This is new territory. Alright, good. Figuring it out. Hello, lag. It's our way through, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think there's any more findables here anywhere. Nope. Let's get out of here. Hey, Sleepy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what some may call the final stretch. And again, as I was explaining earlier, this game's similarity to like the generic Power Rangers plot. And another thing I like to call this, because I did revisit this game once about 4 or 5 years ago. This was my first Avengers Assemble moment. Everybody knows the Avengers Assemble scene, even if you haven't seen the movie, and how hyped that was for people at the time. This was my first Avengers Assemble moment, where I was like, holy shit, here they all come. It's not nearly as dramatic, but 12-year-old me was ecstatic. I feel something very, very powerful. Is it the Chaos Heart? Blah, ha, 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 ha. I see you've come at last. So you really are the hero of the Light Prognosticus. Only a few more minutes till I never have to say that word again, ladies and gentlemen. Count Black. But you are far too late to stop the Dark Prognosticus. And me, Count Black. Black. She's looking at me like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Who's a good girl? Good puppy. But you are far too late to stop the Dark Prognosticus and me, Count Black. All worlds will soon end. Come to grips with that now, or you cannot stop it. I suggest you make yourself comfortable and enjoy this one final spectacle. But why? Do you really want to destroy everything? Why would you do this? How could you do this? Count Bleck does not care about any world. They are all meaningless. Better that I destroy them. Better yet, I shall make it as if they never existed at all. If the worlds have no meaning, was our meeting meaningless as well? Answer me, Blumiere. You know the answer, dear Timpani. Count Bleck does not have to tell you. But the hour has grown too late. You should know that by now. Blumiere. My love, Blumiere. Or rather, Count Bleck. The only way we can stop this is to defeat you. And that is exactly why Mario and I have come here. To stop this. Bleck. Very well. But I will also do what I must. Count Bleck is the leader of worlds. My fate is written in the dark prognosticus. Do not think for a moment that I will hesitate to strike you down. All now ends. Blumiere, my Blumiere. Leave me, Nastasia. I will deal with these two alone. But it's not like you fought this entire time anyway. What were you going to contribute to this? Count Bleck demands it. I will say it again. Yeah, right away, Count. Let us hydrate. Are you prepared, Hero? Our duel will be worthy of the last clash the world will ever see. Games begin. Oh no. It would appear as if he's invincible. That's Count Bleck. This dark figure wants to destroy the universe. He was once Blumiere, a man that I loved. Max HP is 150, attack is 8. He will use all the powers of the Chaos Heart grants him. But you can beat him if you give it your all, and beat him you must. For the sake of all worlds, and to save the Blumiere I loved. There does not appear to be anything that we can do. How laughable. Is that all the heroism you can muster? Let me show you true power. Our attacks aren't doing anything. He's being shielded by the Chaos Heart. Another reused, Paper Mario theme in a lot of video games, but it happened with Bowser in the final fight. Not Hallway Bowser, but main Bowser. And then, of course, it happened at the start of the Shadow Queen fight in Thousand Year Door. Got all those jumps out of the way that we needed to get in. You can't so much as tug on the cape of Count Bleck. You have failed. Mario, your attacks aren't working at all. Bleck, I expected more potency from the hero of the prophecy. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I will watch your game end, and then your precious worlds will end soon after. Is this the end? Avengers! Oh, come on, you're giving up already. Cue the happy music. Come on, man up a little. You never give up this easy when you attack my castle. Bleh, so you are alive then. Here we are. We would never let you destroy everything, you awful Count. Yeah, you tell him, Princess. We aren't going to let you get away with this. We aren't giving up. You'll never win. You're all here, but how? I fell through the floor before I got flattened by the ceiling. Thousand Year Door callback, maybe? Good job, you chunkiness. I fell through too, and landed right on Bowser. It was a surprisingly soft landing. I don't even know what happened, bro, but the princess found me out cold. Dementio did not kill him. Which also implies Dementio did not kill himself. For reasons we will find out soon enough. But we're all here now, so let's do this. You heard him. Now you've got to deal with all of us. Well said, Bowser. When the four heroes are united, it is all as foretold. What's this? What is happening now to Count Bleck? The Pure Hearts. Shatter that shit. Feeling exposed? My barrier is gone? Four heroes unite, their hope burns forth to shatter the walls of Blight. Just like Merly said. Shout out to Merly. Random Chapter 2 quote. Shows you how much thought they put into this. They don't forget anything. They did not forget anything when they were making this game. So be it, says Count Bleck. But don't celebrate just yet. Your precious worlds aren't safe until my last breath. Let us finally end this. Now the true battle begins with Count Bleck. Count Bleck, allow me to introduce you to Bowser and Carrie. Oh god, wow, okay. Count Bleck is not designed to handle this type of speed and strength. He really is not. Ah, fuck. Hit him on the run. Like I said, there's not much to combat in this game or the boss fights, which is okay. I don't think they designed this game to be like that. I would have liked a little more challenge in the boss fights at least. But that's just me. It is certainly not a game-breaking experience by any means. And I don't really care if you can cheese the boss fights, because I feel like you can cheese every boss fight in every game pre-2010. Blech! Excellent. Count? You have won. Now finish Count Bleck, dispatch me and the Chaos Heart will disappear, and the prophecy will be undone. Why does it have to end like this? Timpani, when you vanished, I searched long for you. I never gave up looking. I searched and searched. But I never found you. Without you, the world held no meaning or joy. So I used the forbidden prophecy of the tribe of the ancients to end all worlds. A little bit of an overreaction, but, you know. From someone who never had nothing to finally find happiness to have it taken away from him. I don't want to say it's relatable, but it's, you know. They put substance behind it. More than you would normally get in a game like this. I wanted to destroy everything that had taken you away from me. But I am here now. No one can keep us apart anymore, don't you see? It is too late. Count Bleck has done so much evil. It must end. Just knowing that you are still alive, and knowing that the world you still live in will continue, it gives me peace. I do not have long to live. You must end my game before the void destroys all. But we're finally together again. Count, look out! And she's dead. Silly assistant. Absorbing my attack to protect him? What an adorably hopeless gesture. Ladies and gentlemen, Dementio. I was about to give him the everlasting peace he so desperately wants. Dementio, you're alive? Once again, Dementio did not kill himself or Luigi, because we are about to find out Dementio needs Luigi. Of course, this is my moment. Even if the Count dies, the Chaos Heart won't disappear if I continue to control it. But I needed the power of the Pure Hearts to beat him. I couldn't do that on my own. So I had you do all this sweaty labor for me. And you even used your Pure Hearts to defeat Count Bleck. If they make greeting cards to thank people for helping with evil plans, I owe you one. What are you saying? I'm saying that you no longer have value to me, so I'm ending your games. They're all yours, Mr. L. Ladies and gentlemen, back in, I want to say Chapter 3. Right after it, right before it, I want to say right after it. We were made aware that either of the prognosticuses, thank God I don't have to say that word much more, can be true. Either of them can be. It's a 50-50 crapshoot. There is one man who can decide which one is correct, depending on which side he takes. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the Man in Green, as he's known in the Prognosticus. Uh-oh. Why am I flapping my arms? This isn't good. Floro Sprout! I am Mr. L. Master Dementio, what is your bidding? When did this happen? When I sent Luigi here, I planted a seed in the fertile soil of his unconsciousness. And now that seed has sprouted spectacularly. Mr. L, run along now and get ready for your big entrance. We only get Luigi for a chapter and a half, and then we lose him for the final battle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the greatest magic show you will ever see. Hello, Luigi. Green! Luigi? The Dark Prognosticus says he's the ideal host for the power of the Chaos Heart. And now I'm going to add my own power to this spicy little concoction. No, stop! Count Bleck, you look so tattered and pathetic I nearly forgot about you. I'll squeeze the life out of you later. Just wait over in that other dimension, okay? Great. Now the Chaos Heart is mine. I will use this to destroy all worlds and create perfect new ones. So, shall we get started? Now I have all I need to become the king of all worlds. You know what you don't have, though? Bowser and Carrie. Ow. I just realized this went much later than I thought. I may or may not have time for afters. But that's okay. I've kind of just been sitting here thinking, what am I even gonna say? Because I've said everything I've been saying, like, in the moment. I'll kind of just do, like, a 10-minute recap after, I think. Like I said, it's best to save those activities for my actual 100% run I'm gonna do eventually, once I get the hardware that I need to do it. So, we will finish this here and enjoy all of this, and then I will get a good night's sleep. I am now invincible. There is nothing you can do. And now it is time for the destruction to begin. Let it begin with you as you wallow in helplessness like upside-down turtles. Hell power. The worlds tremble. Has the end finally come? How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Oh yeah, the typical revisiting every single area that we've seen before in the final cutscene. We love that. It's a staple. I did not get that capture card on that roof. Holy shit. Cragley Ho! Cragley Ho! Can't believe we're not revisiting all of them. We have to do something. We have to save Mario and the others. We cannot. Without the pure hearts, there is no way to counter the Chaos Heart. All we can do is give up. What are you saying? You promised we would find happiness together. Was that all just a lie? It was no lie. But without the pure hearts, all worlds are doomed. What can we do? Lumiere, snap out of it. How can you think it would end here after all we've suffered without each other? We found each other again because we stayed alive. How can you admit defeat? I will not. I will not give up. You promised we'd find happiness. That's right, Count. They're good guys now. My minions, how did you find us here? Gosh, I could follow your big smile anywhere, Count. Somehow Palpatine returned vibes. Ah, she lies like a wee rug, this lass. Nastasia told us, Count. She said you'd come here. Or, she said she felt you'd be here, or something along those lines. Nastasia. Talk about going the extra mile. She even sacrificed herself to save you. Listen, Count, I promised my life as well, and I'm not afraid to live up to it. So, you gotta let me help. Yeah, and I mean, there's no way Dementio's getting away with this. He pulled a really dirty trick on you, and we'll always stick right by your side. My loyal minions. The pure hearts are back. I cannot look at the white pure heart without thinking about literally Love Me just dying. That was heavy. It was always heavy, but it hit me harder this time for some reason. Just the first time reading the dialogue out. It hurts. It really hurts. Pure hearts, but why? Isn't it obvious, Blumiere? Pure hearts are the very feelings of our souls. As long as we feel love, they live on. I will take these to Mario. Let's stop wasting time and finish this, shall we? What? What's going on here? The pure hearts? I thought you wasted them all fighting Black. You're getting drained, buddy. You are not invincible anymore. Let's do this, Bowser. Let's do what we've been waiting for since I got you in Chapter 3. Let's get him. Tippy, you might be right. Come on, let's jump him. Oh boy. Double hit. Can you not? I'm trying to cheese this. I've never actually cheesed this before. I've only just seen videos and like known of it. But like legitimately cannot lay a finger on me. GG's. Again, it's... you can cheese it. Yeah? Rest in piss, Dementio. How did you do it? How could I have lost with the power of Luigi and the Chaos Heart? Ah, yes. The two things most necessary for world domination, ladies and gentlemen. An evil heart and Luigi. You heard it here first. And the prophecy, has it been undone? I think your prophecy was wrong all along. You believed your prophecy, and we believed in mopping the floor with you. What a king. Nothing is decided entirely by fate, you know. All things determine their destinies. Goodbye now, Dementio. We'll add a footnote to the prophecy about your failure. You think this is the end? This isn't finished. You can't stop this now. You can't escape. I've been saving one last surprise. Luigi! What's up, buddy? Huh? What am I doing here? One last trick. So it seems the end of all world is really upon us. So defeating Dementio wasn't enough to stop it? I thought the Chaos Heart would disappear if the person controlling it fell. Dementio must have left behind a shadow of his power to continue controlling it. It won't last long, but it may be enough to ensure the end of every world. Oh, great. So what do we do now? There is only one thing left we can do. This way. We trust you, Blecky. Ladies and gentlemen, a place that we have not seen since not even the opening cutscene of the game, just the in general opening, like intro of the game before the title screen. This is where the tears start to come in again. I still don't think it'll hit as hard as Chapter 7, but I've also never read this dialogue out in person either before, and I don't really remember it as well. I'll know it as I get into it, but we'll see. Hey, I remember this place. Timpani, do you still love me? Yes, Blumiere, of course I do. Then you must come with me. Hey, Count, what are you doing? We will use the Pure Hearts again, this time to banish the Chaos Heart. All we need is true love, and that is something I am lucky enough to possess. But, with the Chaos Heart gone, and the Pure Hearts and those linked to them, they may cease to exist. You mean you might go away? But I don't want you to go. All of this is my fault. The price is mine to pay. I do not have long to live anyway. But you, Timpani, it pains me to know this may cut your game short. Still, there is no other way to end this. I know, Blumiere. I know. Timpani, don't say another word. As long as I am with you, nothing else matters. It's happening. We must go, Timpani. Yes, Blumiere. A little harder than I thought. There were so many things I wanted to say to you, but I could not find the words. Oh, Blumiere, only one thing matters to me now. I never had the chance to return your question. Blumiere, do you still love me as well? Of course. I have thought about you every moment since you disappeared. But I have caused you so much suffering. Perhaps. My life would have been more carefree without you, that is true. But I had to be with you, Tympany. I will never apologize for that. I know, Blumiere, and I love you. And I love you, Tympany. Hundreds of thousands of years from now, that fact will not have changed. Everything's shaking. Wait, can you hear that? I hear bells. How lovely. The bells are giving their blessing to Tippy and Bleck. Erg. Okay, he just says erg. For no reason. Yay, we're free. There it goes. The rot no longer consumes, ladies and gentlemen. Cragley Ho. Cragley Ho, ladies and gentlemen. Cragley Ho. Even the good old Sammer Kingdom is back. That, whenever I 100% this game, is an important part of Afters. Tympany, do you remember the promise we made to each other that day? Yes, I remember. If there was a place where we could be happy together, we would find it. Will you come with me to that place now? Blumiere, of course. I will always be with you. Row. Big row. And we're all back. So to summarize there, actually we'll summarize towards the end. You awake, bro? Hey, she's alive. Just gets up and puts her glasses on. Great leaping bog monkeys. She draws breath again, lads. Nastasia, hey, Nastasia. Miracle of miracles, great googly hurrah. I'm alive? Mario, check it out. There's no explanation for how she's alive. She says, I'm alive, and that's it. The void is closing. Yes, it is proof that the prophecy of destruction has not come to be. And all worlds have been saved. The prophecy has lost its power, thusly, the world that was lost returns to normalcy. You have done well, heroes. It is all thanks to you. And now he realizes. But where is Tippy? I see. So she has gone. This too must have been under the guidance of Pure Hearts. Both Tippy and Count Bleck, gone. What could have happened to them? I shudder to think about it, but surely when the prophecy was nullified... no. They're alive. Yeah, they're finally united. They overcame time and fulfilled their old vows. Somewhere, the Count is living together with Tippy and Venus. And Wah! Count, no, I'm all alone. What am I to do now? I'm believing the Count is still alive, too. And if he's alive, lass, we wouldn't want to be shaming him with blubbering. So pull it together, eh? He's right, Nasty. We still have each other. We can still build the Count's world. So come on, big smile. You're right. Yeah, I can't just sob like this forever. The Count would never have approved. We have to create the ideal world that the Count wished for in his heart. A world of love, not war. Yeah, let's all pencil that in. An appointment of hope. Farewells are bittersweet, but as long as you live, you can never escape them. That's wise advice for a Paper Mario game right there. To feel sadness is to live, but as long as you are alive, the future is a blank page. Again, what a line. They went above and beyond in the dialogue for this game. I cannot stress that enough. And with that, I am hungry. And we know somebody who's going to be excited to hear that. I've asked Saffron to make some of her celebrated snacks for us. Let us heal our weariness by devouring a banquet of sweets. There he goes. That is a plan. Make a path. Merlin, what is it? Ah, Princess Peach. I'm thinking of Tippy. I mean, Lady Timpani. I wonder if she truly is happy. Of course she is. Ho ho ho. Yes, of course. Well, let's have it those snacks. I said it would be hard. I wasn't sure how hard. It was. It's reading them aloud like that is a whole different beast. So, the dark prophecy was averted, and peace reigned. The dark prognosticus again faded into history. Count Blumiere and his love, Lady Timpani, both vanished. Where did the pair go? None know. And so the story of the Lost Book of Prophecies comes to an end. May we meet again in another time and place. And then we got Paper Mario Sticker Star. Ladies and gentlemen, a game that tugs on your heartstrings like no other. I don't think you can skip the credits, can you? Nope. Can't. Alright. I will use this moment to give my final thoughts. Like I said, we will save the after's activities for the... That'll motivate me even more to do it. For the 100% run. It will motivate me even more to get that hardware eventually. Gotta get some stuff done with the house first. I can only spend so much until I do that. But it will happen. And this will only give me more motivation. So in conclusion, as we saw at the end there, before we went into Chapter 8, I paused. Koji Kondo, the GOAT. Martinet, the goat. So many goats here right now. Anyway. That was foreshadowing, of course, when Merlin said, Tippy, you better return to me, or something like that. And of course, I knew that Tippy would not return. And those moments there, at the end, man, do they hit like a truck. Just like I said, the last two chapters, they really hit hard. The dialogue and everything, like... Yeah, maybe it feels more so in the moment, but the first three Paper Mario games, every single one of them does something better. I think the first game has the best world. It's charming, the music's great, the art style's great. The art style's great in all of them, but I think all of that hits its peak in the Nintendo 64 game. It's just a well-paced game. Everything's great. The Thousand Year Door. I think that game is where the series peaked in characterization. Characters. Oh, there she is, Loveby, excuse me. But anyway, that is where the series peaked in characters. Characterization. There are so many characters, side characters, party members, main characters, everything, that go through, like, life-changing journeys, and heartwarming journeys, and heartbreaking journeys in that game. This game. The story, and it's not even close, in my opinion. And that just says how good I think this story is, because the first two games have great stories. And even Origami King has a decent story. I've never played the other two, so I don't know the other two. But there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Tippy and Count Bleck. In whatever happiness they manage to find. That is something that never gets explained to us. But anyway, as I was saying, this game. The story. The story, the story, the story. I cannot say enough about the story. It is the most well-structured story in the entire series from beginning to end. And it even acknowledges that at the end. It says, and so ends this tale, which it's... Oh, they walk off into the distance, yep. Into their happiness. But they say it at the end. That, I lost my train of thought there. Such a simple little cutscene, but it's... After everything you went for, it's powerful. What was I talking about? The story, something with the story. Oh yeah, and, like, they structure it well, they give it, like, the storybook format, with dialogue in between, and consistent reminders of, like, the plot you're experiencing. And there's some, like, mildly heartwarming moments, or call it whatever you want to call it, heartbreaking moments. Then at the end it really ramps up, and you see the stakes of exactly what is happening here. Between Tippy, Count Bleck, everything that's going on, and then it comes to this crazy, heartbreaking, yet also heartwarming conclusion, because right here, nobody knows for sure. The ending, I wanted to get into the ending after I said all that. The ending is left intentionally ambiguous, which makes it that much better in my opinion. And it's a happy ending either way. Because, let's say, hypothetically, they get... Somehow, the Pure Hearts return them to their original forms, and they're just in Happy Land, whatever you want to call it, this area together, by themselves for all of eternity. Great. Now let's say they both died. Neither of them cared, because they did it together, and they're together now wherever they're at. And that is this game, ladies and gentlemen. It hits hard. It just hits hard. That's all I can say, is it hits hard. Harder than I remember, to be honest. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and find that tweet where I included Super Paper Mario on objectively mid games. Gameplay-wise, again, this game is mid. The boss fights are average at best. Some of them borderline suck ass. There's not much to combat other than, you know, simply jumping on people, but it's oddly satisfying at the same time, but it's very simple. Much more simple than the previous 2 games in the series. But my goodness, does the story and emotion just carry this game and take it to a whole nother level. To the exact same level of the first 2 games, I might add. This game is special. And really, at this stage in the game, we're not even done with it. There is so much more to do after this. Like, there's the collectibles, there's the cookbook, there's all that. But even if you don't count that, you still have the Samur guys, the Samur Kingdom. You still have 2 Pits of 100 Trials. As if 1 wasn't enough in Thousand Year Door, they put 2 in this game. I'm trying to think if since I'm not doing an afters, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about this wonderful game. I think that pretty much caps it, ladies and gentlemen. That pretty much caps it. It's a heartwarming yet heartbreaking adventure. Like I said, there's so many games that I would say can make a person feel this way. Of the ones I played in my younger days, I'm looking over at my wall right now. I'm just looking at it, just to get my facts straight. Because there have been games in recent memory, like I said, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, on God's green earth, from a video game at least, that could make me as heartbroken as I was at the end of Spider-Man PS4 watching an Aunt May die for the first time. Especially the way the scene was executed, the acting, everything. That nothing will beat that, ever. But that's a modern game. That's different. Ghost of Tsushima made me feel those things. Batman Arkham Knight made me feel those things. But those are all newer games that I've played in adulthood. I'm trying to think of something that I played in my childhood. Star Fox Assault, I mentioned it already earlier in the playthrough, that does make you feel that way in a sense. The first 2 Paper Marios, it's not there. Not there on this level. Not on the level of this game. There's other things I could think of too, like, for some reason the ending of Super Mario Galaxy, the first one, pops into my head. When the music gets all sad and your Luma leaves you. But again, that's not a consistent experience throughout. That's just sort of at the end there. God, if I remembered Pokemon games better, I feel like there's gotta be a moment in a Pokemon game that would make me feel that way. But again, not as consistent throughout. So far the closest one I got is Star Fox Assault. But that plot is not... The plot's very rushed in that game, and it's a short game. It still doesn't hit as hard as this one. Ocarina of Time, even though I did not play that until adulthood, I feel like that comes the closest of everything I can think of right now. You know, Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That, because that's something I've played recently to enough where I remember enough about it. That story kind of hits hard. That definitely hits hard throughout, just like the whole premise of everything that's going on. That's probably all I got. That's the closest I can get. There's got to be a moment in a Sonic game, actually, now that I think about it. If I had Sonic Adventure 2 as a kid, I'd probably feel that way. There were definitely moments in Shadow the Hedgehog that made me feel that way too. And Sonic Adventure 1. Other than that... And let's shout out Brawl Subspace Emissary, that does too. But the whole point of this long-winded 5-minute rant about other games is... This game, in terms of story and emotion, was ahead of its time, especially for Nintendo specifically. Zelda games can make you feel this way to an extent, but I did not play a lot of Zelda games as a kid. That was something I picked up in adulthood. Skyward Sword. Another Wii gem. I mean, I don't think the gameplay was great on the Wii. I've never played it on the Wii. I've only played the remake on Switch. that game made me feel that way throughout. That's probably the closest I could come with a Nintendo game from that era specifically that made me feel that way. Again, truly a special game. That, again, was ahead. There were other games like this too back then for sure, but I didn't play them. I'm just going strictly by what I played and why this game means so much to me. So that being said, That being said, I will end my conclusion / rant there. It's a game that makes you feel things, and that right there is enough to make this game a masterpiece. So, with that, I will bid you my conclusion on this revisit, the first of its kind that I have done on my Twitch / mostly Twitch, but also YouTube channel. All these videos will be up there in one playlist. And we have the future to look forward to now. What inspired me to do this was the papery, exciting mood that I am in as the result of the Thousand Year Door remake, which releases in 3 days. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I wanted to, even if my parents get home on time. I have grass to cut. Give me that day off before God knows how many streams in a row I'm going to do when Thousand Year Door comes out. I was just in a very... It's gotten to the... I've streamed... Come Thursday, 4 Paper Mario games will be listed in my history of recent streams of previous 14 days. That's insane. Because we did the Origami King casual sort of experimental revisit that I streamed parts of the game. We did this revisit. We've done 2 Paper Mario randos on Shy Guy Saturday, and we're going to do Thousand Year Door. So I'm excited. Assuming there's no delays in me acquiring the game, I plan on streaming 7 o'clock sharp. Maybe a little earlier. That usually doesn't end well for me though, so we'll probably give it a nice 3-hour run. Then it's a holiday weekend. Friday's up in the air. But we will absolutely find at least a couple hours to stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All 3 days for sure. Then Tuesday we're right back at it. 7 p.m. Wednesday, I have pinball. That's always a no. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday after that. At least one of those days might be up in there. But again, expect me to stream 8 of the next 10 days. That's this type of game for me. So, we will wrap it up there on this beautiful masterpiece of a game. I'm sure the dog needs to go out and pee. Right, puppy? Yeah, she's tired of me ranting too. I'd be tired of me ranting. I'm kind of repeating myself at this point. I have a habit of doing that. But this game is great. It makes me feel things, and as a result, I need to say those things. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, farewell, and I will see you for our next wonderful journey on Thursday. Peace out, my friends.